Well, it's here. And seeing as I'm someone who genuinely loves the monsters and villains of Doctor Who, and truly believes that so many of them have been woefully underutilized, you'd think I'd be excited. I shouldn't hate this. I should be celebrating that we're revisiting something eerie and dangerous, but unfortunately for everyone involved, I can't do anything but hate it. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Daemon, and today we're dragging what's left of this battered TARDIS through the burning wreckage of Russell T Davies' ego. Still unable to return to Earth on 24 May 2025, the Doctor and Belinda Chandra find themselves 500,000 years in the future, among a group of troopers led by Shire, investigating the lack of contact from a mining colony. The colonists are dead, all but a deaf cook named Alice, and every mirror in the place has been shattered. Alice claims the crew went mad and killed each other. Oh, and none of the troopers have ever heard of Earth. That's a whole different can of worms we'll crack open later. The Doctor pieces together that he's been here before, back when the planet was known as Midnight 400,000 years earlier. And worse still, the same terrifying entity he once faced is responsible for the carnage now. From there, things descend into chaos. Belinda and two troopers think they see something behind Alice. A trooper tries to approach and boom! Alice is hurled across the room, dead. It's deduced that if you move behind the entity's host, you're as good as corpse dust. If you kill the host, the creature just hops into you like it's playing possession musical chairs. Command collapses. Cassio tries a coup, the body count piles up. Eventually, the Doctor manages to create a liquid mirror by leaking refined mercury, because apparently OSHA standards don't exist 500,000 years from now, and forces the entity out of Alice. For a hot second, it looks like victory, but no. The entity latches onto Belinda, then onto Shire after a noble self-sacrifice. And in the final scene, after the TARDIS crew breathes a sigh of relief, the camera oh so subtly shows Mo with something lurking behind him. Now why? Why do we have to butcher one of Tennant's few flawless stories with this cut-price, limp, desperate sequel? Midnight was perfection because it respected the terror of the unknown. It was fear without a face, paranoia without a monster to punch. You couldn't fight it, you couldn't reason with it, you couldn't even understand it. Now, it's just a ghost that gets triggered by bad camera angles. Nice job, Russell. This is The Weeping Angels all over again. Way to turn a masterclass in psychological horror into a middling, low-budget sci-fi channel movie. And Tennant? Man, I used to think that even when he was being daft Jamie, look it up, mugging for the camera like a man who overdosed on Red Bull, there was still danger under the surface. Now, he's just a jump scare. Congratulations, Tennant. You've been demoted again. You were once barely clinging to heroic. Now you're relegated to TikTok cat video territory. And not even a good cat video, a looped one. Oh, and speaking of Russell's writing fingerprints all over this, of course the relentless demonization of the white man has to be stuffed into every corner like an unwanted party guest. Once again, Russell's own narcissistic hatred of his origins drips through the script like an oil leak. He can't just tell a story, he's got to sermonize, guilt-trip, and make sure everyone feels bad about being born. It's not subtle anymore, it's not even interesting, it's just tedious. And the DEI checkboxes. Now, before anyone screeches, I have nothing against deaf actors. I have bad eyesight myself, I get it. But this is the far future. By 500,000 years ahead, things like deafness would have been solved the way we solve broken legs or scurvy. Star Trek figured this out 40 years ago with Geordie LaForge, empowering characters with futuristic tech without erasing their identities. Here, nope. Just raw, lazy tokenism. See, we cast a disabled person, applaud us. Forget world building, forget narrative consistency, forget even common sense. At this rate, we might as well start normalizing incurable plague viruses in the future because it's representation. Hey guys, don't cure cancer, it's the next trendy thing. And don't get fooled by the ratings either. Sure, the overnights were a tiny bit better than Lux. Woo, a small blip above flatline. But with Mrs. Flood, that insufferable trollop waiting in the wings, and Dr. Budget cosplay still fumbling for gravitas, we'll be back on the downward spiral faster than you can say I play a massaging. Honestly, the only solution would be to fire the whole writing staff preferably into the sun, put the show on life support, and pray someone with an actual love for science fiction remembers Doctor Who isn't supposed to be a punchline. Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where, naturally, I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.